first time streaming, so yeah, it looks like it cut off for some reason when I had to change some settings. So I am back. Yeah, just going back to showing you the app. You can pick your date. Yeah, it looks like I don't have Yard set up with the availabilities, but essentially you go through, create pick a length, the number of dogs, and then any notes that you might have about your dog. Click request, and then you can go here, and then within this page or somewhere it will show the listing. So yeah, obviously there's a bit of work to do before this site is ready. You know, even small UX things like this, I want this centered vertically within this row. So yeah, quite a few things there to go. Of course, once the web app is actually complete, I'll have to do some work to containerize the app and then host it in the cloud. So actually hosting the app is going to be a whole thing in and of itself. And yeah, just for a bit of context, I've been a software engineer for roughly 8 years or so now. So I know a little about how web apps are hosted and how they work. And yeah, I guess in terms of actually working on the web app, I'm also using this project as a means to, you know, kind of have a dance with AI coding and to see what it's capable of, which is quite interesting because, like, even I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was quite against like AI coding. You know, and I'm sure a lot of people who used it quite a bit are familiar. Like, it just had a lot of issues and things like this. So I felt like it was causing me to do less work because I was always having to double check everything and then finding mistakes, and yeah, it'll just be a negative loop a lot of the times. In this day and age, I guess, since I've started this app, it's been predominantly using, you know, a lot of it so far has been done with Fable. So I guess in terms of like what models I've been using, yeah, I'm using Fable, Opus, shifts on it, depending on what is or how complex the work is. So yeah, I guess I'm not too sure if you would be interested in watching how I actually interact with the AI, but yeah, that's perhaps something I can show as well. I might do some code reviews and things like this on the stream. Yeah, honestly, I haven't really planned it out. I'm just kind of going with the flow, see what happens. That's something else I can show. So I'll just talk about it without showing it. Yeah, perhaps I need to put more thought into what can be shown on stream and what can't be. Interesting, something I've never really thought about before. But yeah, basically in terms of Claude at the moment, I've got it set up with my Miro. I've basically tasked or often tasked Claude to go in and create like architecture diagrams, data model diagrams, and yeah, my intention is I want there to be a solid way for me to interact with the code and Claude's output in a visual manner, because I think because the coding ability of AI has become so strong, the bottleneck is often the engineer needing to review things, and you know, I think when you're reviewing a few things a day it's fine, but you know, if you're spending all your time reviewing, it becomes quite tedious. So yeah, I guess a part of this, I want to experiment and find ways to see if I can essentially review PRs in a visual manner. But yeah, that'll just be something small I'll experiment with on the way. So that's something I do. I've also got it hooked up with Trello. So anytime I think there needs to be a task noted or logged down, I just go into Trello and then create a ticket essentially, or sometimes I even get Claude to create the ticket as well for me, and then yeah, basically since I've linked it up with Trello, I just get it to go through and pull the card in and move it through the columns to start working on it. And it's just a way for me to keep track of what gets done. Yeah, that's everything else. In terms of like the skills and things, like I'm using the superpowers, I think Obra or something like this, superpowers, which is like a common public skill. I use that to help me plan just do the workflow for the code implementations. But other than that, I don't alter the way that Claude works too much. Yeah, I guess my concern is when the AI becomes smart enough, are you more restricting the AI by giving it specific rules and things like this? And then also, if you do, how do we determine if it's better than not having the new Claude rule or skill or something like this? So yeah, I'm quite open to leaving it bland. If anyone has suggestions for like skills and cool things that you can get Claude to do, please let me know, because I guess because I'm working on the app, I haven't been exploring Claude specific features too much. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But without further ado, I guess maybe I'll just start getting Claude to work on some things for the app and yeah, update you guys. Or I'll start talking as things complete or when there's something to show. Creating a ticket. First I want to change the color of this text up the top here to make it more visible on top of the video, and then also at the end, when you scroll to the very end of this like scrollable section, I want all the cards to show, so for dog owners and for yard owners to show simultaneously. And then I also want to add like a back to top button somewhere, probably at the bottom center of this section, just because like if you're at this state, for example, you have to keep scrolling through all the previous cards to get to the top. So just a way to simplify for the user to get to the top. So yeah, I just took that screenshot so I can add it to follow. I've provided this link to a Trello ticket. For context, everyone, I interact with Claude by talking to it these days. Most of the time when I'm talking about a ticket. So yeah, I'm talking to Claude at the moment. Hey Claude, can you take this ticket and begin to work on it? Initially, I want you to do this in the cloud, so not locally on this system. Move it through the columns in Trello. So first, let's take it into planning. Plan the work, make sure you're confident on what needs to happen. Ask it as many questions as you need. And then yeah, let's begin to work on it and then output a PR that I can review. You know, if anybody knows of a way to interact with AI like in more of a conversational manner where like, yeah, I guess conversational, probably self-explanatory. Yeah, that would be cool, so please let me know about that. So yeah, looks like Claude's just reading through the banner section for my web app. It's going to be a platform that allows dog owners to rent people's backyards to use as private dog parks. You can see that the background for the hero banner section is just empty. I want you to generate me some images I can use to fill this area. I'm happy for you to completely change the text. The only requirement is that the input modal, including the suburb and things like this, the way to search for the yards remains untouched. In terms of the functionality, you can change the design of that input modal if you see fit. Just generate images for the background if you don't want to suggest any changes to the input modal. Or that was a bit of a roundabout way to ask AI, but let's see what it can output. Gemini, I want you to actually just generate the image for the background. So don't include any of the text or the input modal in the actual image that you provide me. Give me just the image for the background. I want you to make it have a backyard. Make sure there's nice grass. It is a nice sunny day. And I don't know, maybe the whole background can be made up of multiple images of dogs in different backgrounds. Dogs in different backyards. Where each image has different things. So like a dog playing on an obstacle course or swimming in a pool, like a temporary above ground pool, or just having the zoomies. And for the zoomies photo, make sure you pay attention to the facial expression of the dog. Make it very obvious but realistic that the dog's in full-on zoom mode, sprinting around. For those of you who are interested in the technology, just real quick, the backend is using Python Django, and then the front end is a React front end. It's just what I'm familiar with, so it's what I've chosen to go with. But yeah, that's basically the setup of the web app. It sounds good to me. No need to write a spec and a plan for this one. I think it's pretty quick, so or at least no need to confirm the spec and plan with me, so go ahead with the implementation. I want it to be more a collage of many images. It looks like we've only got 2 images in there at the moment. So increase the number of images that the initial banner image is made of, and add some more scenarios in there. right. It's also, once you've started to scroll a bit, it's introduced this button down here, which will take you to the very top of the page, just so you can get to that search input here. And then finally, it should have, at the very end, the scroll section finished here. So it will just show the yard cards, but now instead it's gone ahead and made the last section, then bring up the dogs, just so you get a view of both at the same time. And yeah, so that's looking good now. Course output a PR for me to review, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through the PR and make sure that it looks good. There's nothing funny in there. Yeah, it does beg the question, like, at what point do we not have to review the PRs as much? At this stage, I'm not confident enough to manage things without at least having a brief overview of the PR. If not, essentially going through line by line, at least for the complicated whenever there's an input for address, for example, on the homepage search or on the search page suburb section, as well as during sign up for the yard owner, they're going to have to add an address. So in that case, I wanted to suggest a full address, but in terms of the searches, I want those to suggest just a suburb. Keep in mind that I want this to work locally so I can test it, as well as of course working in production. So I want you to consider the accuracy, or I guess the coverage of addresses across Australia, as well as definitely the price that it's going to cost over the short or long term. Give me a breakdown of the different providers for this, and let's discuss which is the best option. So for anyone watching this stream, basically I want this section to autocomplete or auto-suggest suburbs based off what you type in here. So if I type in Bang, it should say Bankstown, or I don't know, let's just say Ashfield, for example. Then I want it to auto-suggest Ashfield, and just anywhere across the web app that I can think of where address is important. I do want it to utilize this autocomplete functionality. It's generally, I guess, provided by somebody out there, and so there's generally a cost involved. I want to make sure I'm considering how much it's going to cost in terms of the provider for the API. Perhaps it might have to be like a two-part plan, where in the short term there might be a better provider with like a free tier that I can start with, and then it might be ideal to move to another provider down the road. So things like that I'll keep in mind when actually implementing the code for this functionality. But for now, I've just asked Claude to show me the different options, and then I want to go into detail and discuss the plan for implementation. Obviously, I want the code for this stuff to be contained so that, in the case where we do need to swap provider, for example, it's easily swappable. It's perhaps a one or two line change to actually swap the provider, besides actually creating the connection to the other provider. So that's probably going to be the work for now. I obviously want it to work here, and then up here as well. That's probably it for now in terms of the search. As a general strategy, probably going to just start with the homepage, I guess. Anything that I think needs to be completed here, like maybe this, for example, I'll work on that. I'll go through the pages one at a time to figure out what needs to be done. I guess once we go into the actual listings and bookings and things like this, we'll have to do a fair bit of jumping around, but that's on the agenda. So it looks like Claude wants to classify the suburb suggestion and the full address suggestion as kind of two different buckets. I guess in general the idea is with the suburb it's going to happen much more frequently, so we'll need to use a lot more of that API because it'll be for every search. But for the full address listing, I guess it will only be required when the yard owner is creating their listing, so it's going to be utilized much less frequently. Given me a few options here. Google places autocomplete, Mapbox search box, address finder, and then a self-hosted Geoscape GNAP. Things like the Google autocomplete is $5 per 1K, whereas the Mapbox is $3 per 1K. It's got some free stuff. It looks like similar in terms of pricing and the structure. And then there's address finder, which is a native, so in terms of accuracy it's high. Although it's a $19 per month subscription for 200 accounts, so even if you don't use it, there's a minimum cost. Compared to the other options, so I'll probably rule that one out for now. It looks like part of the issue is that we store geocoded coordinates, so I'm going to have to look at like the terms and conditions and see what that means, whether we have to store something else to not have that conflict, or it looks like perhaps with Mapbox there's a tier that allows you to store the geocoding, so perhaps that is the better option. At low traffic, at low volume, these options are essentially free, so in terms of like early days cost, it's not really a relevant factor to consider, I don't think. yeah, this was the first fun stream. I hope you enjoyed looking at the app so far. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or